EOS. So EOS is kind of an interesting one because this has now been around for a couple of bull cycles. This will be its third. And you know what? It's always sort of held on in terms of being in that top 100. However, it does feel like sooner or later this is not only going to fall out of the top 100, but start becoming less relevant. Development's been poor. So we're going to take a look at what this can hit in this bull cycle based on sort of where it's at right now. Before I get into it though, guys, if you're new here, you don't know what the spreadsheet is, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying up these coins. I expected that they were going to make me a lot of cash. And you can see what these coins were worth when I recorded the videos, as well as the highs that these coins hit in under a year and a half. And these are what your profits would have been if you'd have put $100 into these coins when I released the videos and then sold them after about 16, 17 months. And if you'd have done that for all 26 coins, your profit in under a year and a half would have been over 123 grand, which is not too bad. Now, I sold these, but I share the coins that I own on my website, copymycrypto.com. So anytime I find a coin that I think is going to make me a lot of cash, I jump onto the site, I tell my members about the coin that I'm going to buy, the profits I think it can have, and the percentage of my money that I'm going to put in. And the members can copy along exactly, meaning they'll make the exact same profit as me, but the nice added bonus is they don't have to do any work at all. And if you want to see what the members have made, that's on the site. If you want to see what I've said in the past as well, that's on the site. And it's all on the history of this channel. We're in a bull cycle now. If you're looking at getting your portfolio sorted in 4 or 5 months, you're going to have missed a lot of the profit that you could have had. So copymycrypto.com can help you with that. So if you check out the site, like I say, see what it's all about and see if it's a service that you want to try, guys. Now, EOS. So, look, third bull cycle now. And first bull cycle, it went up to about $22. Most recent bull cycle, other than the one now, only went up to about $10, $12. I think it peaked out at around $12. And right now it's at $1.20 or thereabouts, $1.18. And the thing is, look, EOS is everywhere, so it's not going to get like an exchange listing bounce. And yeah, I mean, look, EOS is a delegated proof of stake network where obviously stakeholders have the authority to select node operators due to the decentralized nature of the coin. Power doesn't reside in the hands of block miners, but rather all parties involved in EOS. Now, EOS was, when it first launched, really attractive. Really, really attractive because the tech was good and fast, certainly comparatively to what we'd seen with Ethereum, Bitcoin. And it looked like the next iteration of development, like the next sort of blockchain that we were going to see real growth and development on. The founders of EOS are the EOSIO software, which was developed by a company Block.one and architected by Daniel Larimer. It was launched by a decentralized group of block producers, and then there was an ICO. The EOS Network Foundation is a not-for-profit organization that coordinates financial and non-financial support to encourage the growth and development of the network. The ENF is the hub of the EOS network, harnessing the power of decentralization. Here's the kind of issue I have with EOS is they really haven't developed. Like, there's a comment here from a guy. EOS is a dying coin between all the new coins from the past year until now. Almost all coins have between something. And the kind of point that he's making is valid. Like, we are not seeing growth in the same way. Like, we saw in the past few years, we've seen Ethereum explode in development and grow. We saw Binance Smart Chain explode in terms of meme coins and everything else that's grown on it. We saw Cardano become a smart contract platform and start seeing a surge in development. We saw the creation of Polkadot, the Canary network of Kusama, the growth of all the parachains. And EOS, while there has been development, is not exactly surged. The development hasn't been where anyone jumps on and goes and is using the dApps, the DeFi tools that have been built upon EOS. It's not really heavily used. There's a lot of volume around like trading, which you would expect. It's been around for ages, so it will still hold a certain level of volume and everything else. But it's also in a long-term downtrend. Like, it's a very unusual one where I can't see it maintaining that top 100 status. It's currently 87th in market cap. I do think it will go up. But again, I think we're limited. Like, I don't think it's going to go up to what its most recent high was, which was about $11-12. I think we're probably looking at the next rung down being around $7.50. Maybe it hits $8 or $9. But I don't think it's going to beat its previous high from 2021. Certainly unlikely to beat its high in 2017, 2018. And yeah, it rings true that EOS is sort of becoming less relevant as a result of the growth in layer 1s that we've seen and the huge growth in layer 2s. Look at Ethereum's net development especially when you incorporate like the Polygon network and all the other layer 2s that have been built. You've got an enormous ecosystem. EOS's ecosystem is not far along, given that they've had 6 or 7 years now of being able to get the ball rolling. And I don't think it's necessarily going anywhere, but as of right now, there's not a surge in retail customers that are going, yeah, I want to get in on EOS. There isn't a surge in developers flocking to EOS when there are so many other networks that are at the forefront of retail's mind. I mean, when we look at this now, all time it's up about 15%. Which, when you compare to Ethereum, when you compare to BNB, when you compare to Polygon, or whether it's a layer 1 or layer 2, all of them are further along in terms of net gains. All of them are further along in terms of net development. It feels like EOS it's not dying, but it's becoming less and less important. And back in 2017, 2018, it was hugely relevant. It was hugely important, and it was well in the conversation of some of the most interesting, blockchains around. It was touted as this sort of third generation of development within the crypto space. But now we're probably at like the 5th generation with some of the networks that are out there that have a potential for a million transactions per second. Some of them, not that they're gonna, or not that that's gonna be achieved, but some networks are able to do 100,000 transactions per second. Lots are able to do tens of thousands of transactions per second. So, like I say, with Solana's growth, who's going to EOS? I don't think many, and I don't think we're seeing the marketing for EOS. We're certainly not seeing the developers flocking there because the marketing's not there, and because there's better networks to develop on, and there's that the retail are using. Because what's the point of me developing on a platform that people aren't really using compared to, say, an Ethereum or Solana? I mean, the net growth of Solana has been staggering. So yeah, back in 2017, this was brilliant and it was exciting and it was relevant. Now, I think it'll be lucky to get to $10, $7.50, $8 maybe as a target. It wouldn't shock me if it only hits about $5, because while there's a lot more money flowing into crypto now, it's going to flow where there's development. It's going to flow where people think there's money. So, yeah, I'm not expecting great things this bull cycle from EOS. But let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. Do you think it can do? Do you think I'm well underestimating it and it's going to hit $10, $20? Do you think it's going to break a 2 bull cycle downtrend and hit a new high? Where do you land on it? If you're a user of EOS, tell me what you think about it. What do you like about it? Why are you using it when there are so many other networks that are great? Let me know in the comments down below. Guys, if you want to make the same profits as me in the next bull cycle, you can do. All you have to do is go to copymycrypto.com. That's the site I run where I share with my members the coins that I own. Anytime I find a crypto that I think is going to make me a lot of cash, I jump onto the site. I tell my members about the coin that I'm going to buy, the profits I think it can have, and the percentage of my money I'm putting in. And the members can copy along exactly. It means they make the same profit as me. This spreadsheet shows what the gains were for just $100 into these coins in under 16 months. We're now in a bull cycle. You've not got the time to wait 4 or 5 months to sort your portfolio out. If you haven't got it done, time is very much of the essence, because sooner or later you're going to have missed all the profit-making opportunities. So, if you want to make the profits but you don't know where to get started, you're not happy with your portfolio, or you're just interested in what I hold, head over to copymycrypto.com, check it all out and see if it's a service you want to try, guys. And that's it from me. Have a good day. Bye-bye.